Hello everybody, I'm meteorologist Brian Ivy, and it's pumpkin spice season. It's about leaves and of course about apple cider and all the good cool stuff, and we want to help your business plan ahead for the fall season in terms of what temperature and precipitation trends we are expecting and why. What's the meteorology and climatology and just science behind some of this? There is educated, true science behind long-range forecasting. Is it super accurate? No. Is it better than flipping a coin? Yes. So if you like this type of content, like, subscribe, share, recommend, inquire about our services, whether it's long-range forecasting or helping you to prepare for severe weather moving through the area. We definitely appreciate that. So if you like fall, well, there you go. There's true mid-fall type weather coming in across portions of the middle of the country into the Midwest as we go throughout the next couple of weeks, most likely. Generally a little bit warmer, well across the east. This area might have a little trouble being too warm. We'll have to see it. There'll be a little battle zone between the warm and cold. We are pretty confident, though, on good ridging and very warm temperatures for portions of the west. Look at this. This is a high pressure pattern that's going to break down a little bit. You see this troughiness and all of these pretty colors here? This area, the jet stream, is going to dip down north of this high and slide into portions of, we have the Midwest, the Northern Plains, we have the Great Lakes. This area is going to see areas of troughing. So let's show you that in motion on our different maps, looking at a couple different patterns here where you see these dips in the lines. That's troughing. That will occur across this area, and this puts cool area here. Now, watch this. This is a big area of ridging, so it pumps up this area here, and then this spot is where you have these dips. This is the jet stream level, and we're showing you anywhere from about 20,000 feet to 40,000 feet in the atmosphere, and where you have these big dips. This is a very cool type of a regime, but it ridges out here right along the east coast, so that's why it's a little warmer, and then more warm weather is going to start spreading in across portions of the middle of the country once we get towards the middle portions in towards the end of September. So another model. This is the American model. The European model has actually not done that great. It breaks down some of these cooler trends aloft in the atmosphere, pushes them north. You're going to see a little bit cooler weather start to actually spread in across the west. That's been a little rare. And then there's your warmth also for the east. But we're not going to see a ton of the more potent types of dark blue air coming on in. It's going to be a little bit more of this type of regime where you warm things up, you get a little troughing. So it just can't be super warm across portions of the east. But once we're back to this pattern, that'll be another warm west period. This right here. Those are cooler than average temperatures, sea surface temperatures in the eastern equatorial Pacific Ocean. What does that mean? La Nina conditions really starting to take hold as we go throughout the fall season. This is a projected multi-model forecast throughout the fall. Notice warmth across the west, decently above average up in Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, the northeastern U.S., and really, when you look at it, just a lot of warm air with a lot of those red type of colors. Woo! Speaking of warm air, look at that. That is a temperature anomaly map that's based off of analog years. What are analogs? They are similar years where we have seen the same kind of pattern over the past few weeks, several months, what we're seeing currently, what we expect to see over the course of the next weeks and months to come in terms of different temperature and precipitation patterns and pressure patterns in different areas of the world. So we're looking at tropical patterns like the Madden-Julian oscillation and angular atmospheric momentum. We're looking at North Atlantic oscillation. We're looking at Eastern Pacific oscillation. We're looking at the La Nina or El Nino type cycles and a few more as well. And when we take a look at a ton of different data and years past where we've seen different conditions, we can put together specific years that were similar. So 2016, 2007, 2005, 98, and 92 is what we have. And when you project that out, this is what it looks like for fall. Very hot, very widespread. This would be an extremely notable toasty fall season if this came true. And looking at it from what happened over the summer, it was actually quite similar. So it does have weight, but we're starting off fall with all this chill in the middle of the country, so hold up. These are the anomalies, what we came up with. This is our forecast proprietary to NeoWeather. Notice we just went slightly above in this area, not this extreme heat. We did bump out the well above average temperatures a little bit more towards the west, but this is a warm pattern. There's not much in the way of cool air here. So We'll see. We'll see. We got medium confidence on this at this point. Certainly there could be a couple of cooler spots, but overall best trends, the best warmth is going to be there Salt Lake and New Mexico and Montana, and then across portions of the east, not quite as hot. We believe these precipitation type forecasts are going to be what takes hold not only this fall, but going through winter as well, with a pretty active type of a track across the northern portion of the country. Decent amounts of rainfall, and then as we get into November, dare I say, the S word, could see some snow added into these precipitation anomalies. Now, right now we're going on the drier side across portions of the south, but we're not going to shut off Gulf Coast moisture. We're still going to see probably an active hurricane season for the rest of the couple months to come. So there you go. That could throw a monkey wrench in it as well. But overall, this is the kind of look that we expect to see. Generally, you're going to have your warmth and plentiful amounts of rain across the north for different types of energy interests, for agriculture interests. We have the harvest and everything going on at this point. So for more detailed long-range forecasts, for severe weather monitoring and tracking, for daily forecast information, if you like this content, not only sharing it and subscribing it really helps, but if you're a business owner and need to make decisions around the weather, we have those very impact-based specific forecasts for your operation, all about how the weather is going to concern to your area. It's not just this very broad type of a forecast. It's not apps. It's not automated data. We make stuff in-house. So if you like that type of thing, we would love if you inquired today. Thanks so much for watching.